Crypto gaming coins are going parabolic. 10x, 25x, 50 gains on token launches pretty much every other day. A lot of coins are coming out in not a lot of time. The Bitcoin halving happening in 30 days.
What I will ask you though is, can you give me one more day?
You need to get up to date with this because you don't have a lot of time left. These crypto coins are coming and they're coming fast. If you enjoy this kind of content, as always, like and subscribe. Today, I'm going to be pinpointing 3 upcoming crypto gaming projects that I personally am going to be getting into. Hopefully, this provides value to you. I'll be explaining why and more. So if you enjoy this kind of content, as always, like and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So the first one, everybody knows I love crypto gaming nodes. It's my #1 play for passive income during this 2024 to 2025 bull market. I'll tell you why, but first, let me tell you about what Aether is, a distributed GPU cloud infrastructure for gaming and AI. Notice how I said buzzwords, the cool ones, gaming as well as AI, the 2 top niches within the crypto space, other than Bitcoin, has been going parabolic with these launches lately. A lot of the recent AI coins have been doing extremely well. I would say even outperforming gaming. There is a parallel here, and it's called cloud computing, whereas you can play crypto games without actually having an expensive rig. It's a huge niche happening right now. Nvidia, a $2 trillion stock in the forefront of it. And with this being said, Aether does have some affiliation with them. And some important dates you should be understanding here for what this play is going to be is that March 18th is going to be massive, as there's going to be a keynote from the founder and CEO of Nvidia, which is going to be massive for the DePIN sector. You're wondering what DePIN is? DePIN is an acronym for decentralized physical infrastructure. All it is you grab a bunch of physical stuff and just throw it all over the world in different places, and that goes ahead and makes things a lot more secure. It's the easiest way to go about it. And so what they've gone ahead and done is they got backed by the best. They went ahead and did a little bit of something with Nvidia, because they're in Nvidia's Inception program, which has helped thousands of AI startups over the years. Aether is a part of this. They have a ton of absolutely massive backers. They also have more than just competitive GPU scaling here. They have 31x the computing power than Render and 45x more than the Akash network, currently valued at a $3.9 billion market cap in terms of Render and a $1.3 billion market cap in terms of AKT, aka Akash network. So there is an absolutely massive market here to go ahead and tap into. And the most beautiful thing about what Aether is doing, because yes, this is a gaming node project, we just talked about DePIN, is that they've gone ahead and announced that a lot of their backers have announced a pretty significant raise on Aether, giving more confidence. For example, here on SpartaDex, their private sale closed $487,000 worth of nodes. They also talked about their checker nodes. They have also, this is big here, by the way, they've announced the amount of money that these are going to cost. And so, they go all the way from tier 1 at 0.12 Ethereum, all the way to tier 53, which is 3.6 ETH. Very expensive. I would say that the really good value will be anything other than tier 20, because the fully diluted valuation, aka the amount of coins all out there, the valuation for this coin will be somewhere around $1 billion. And if we take Akash or we take Render, we still see that $1 billion in terms of an FDV is still an attractive amount of wealth to go ahead and expect. And they do have a date surrounding this. March 18th is going to be the Aether node sale for the whitelist. And for you, likely looking at this video, for the public sale, the mint is going to be March 20th, 10 in the morning UTC. And by the way, every single play here is going to have some sort of referral code. If you're going to be using the Aether sale, we gave you the alpha. Use code JM to go ahead and get 10% off for the sale, and also support me for bringing you some juicy alpha. Something else you should probably know about them is that Swissborg's Aether vaults have sold out in under 2 minutes. They did over $1 million worth of nodes purchased per minute until the total allocation of $2.5 million was completely sold out. So there is an absolutely enormous demand for Aether, and this will likely be the top node play for March to probably April as well of 2024 for the gaming sector. Now let's get out of the node sale places and let's go a little bit back into coins. Now, Xborg is my personal choice as to a niche product that I think is awesome. And of course, as always, I'm going to be getting into the sale as well, so I figured you should go ahead and know about this. But why am I excited about this? It's because they are pretty much allowing some of the largest esports teams on the planet to go ahead and onboard onto their application. And maybe you don't believe me, maybe it's like this thing where they announce something but they don't really have it. Well, no, they just March 15, 2024, they just announced this. Team Liquid is going to be on their network, and that is absolutely awesome. They've gone ahead and revolutionized their industry-leading esports fan platform with our player identity protocol. So they're going ahead and elevating these fan applications. If you did not know, the way esports has been heading over the course of the past decade really is into the influencer space. A lot of these esports players are becoming influencers, you know, with their success, etc., etc. We've seen Faker really all over the place in advertisements from League of Legends. And so what we're seeing now is esports teams need to make revenue. So they're making a lot of fan applications, and now they're going to be integrating cryptocurrency into it to go ahead and elevate that experience even more. They've also gone ahead and introduced an Xborg token, which, as you can imagine, has to do with all of these different applications in terms of gated access for gated perks. They also have revenue share, they have governance, they have a percentage of fees, and a gas token for the Xborg app chain. You did hear that right. It is going to have an Xborg app chain, which is also very, very exciting. And for you, the person that's trying to get into the upcoming crypto gaming tokens, well, we actually had alpha for you on Legion or Discord, which if you have not joined already, go to the link in the description and join it, because we gave away 10 of these that give you a 20% bonus on the Xborg pre-sale. You know, like, we're just giving you all the alpha and all the gains, and people are still fading it. It's crazy. But anyway, they just had this, and you know, it gives you 20% boost for the sale. There is an Xborg sale with $13 million worth of interest right now, which is a pretty enormous amount. They've already done raises. They've done over 200 ETH on their first NFT collection. So clearly there is a lot of demand, and Xborg, X-Swiss is, you know, pretty much a direct correlation. So I'm extremely bullish on what they are doing. If you would like to participate in the pre-sale, go ahead and go to presale.xborg.com. Use code XBG-JM to go ahead and support me on the sale as well, as you know, we're getting it all over the place, and get started because it is getting hot. And the last one I wanted to talk about is Neon Heroes, which I just played in a tournament for. We went ahead and represented Legion in a hero pilot mech piloted by cats. That is awesome. I mean, it was so exciting to play. There have been very few games in the crypto gaming space that have gotten me as riled up as Neon Heroes has. And if you don't believe me, then the proof is in the pudding. This is that game that has already figured out the gameplay part and is now moving on to the, okay, we're going to launch token part. So they do have a token. It's called Neon, which has an airdrop campaign going live right now. You can go ahead, participate in this. They did also announce that they closed a strategic investor round. It was led by Mechanism. It had Delphi Ventures, which, if you don't know about Delphi, they were the ones that invested into Axie Infinity. So if there's anyone that knows about tokenomics, it is going to be them. So there are massive backers here for Neon Heroes as well. If you haven't already, you should probably be farming this airdrop. It's a very simple airdrop. You don't need to be good at these games. All you need to do, it's an engagement to earn. So all you need to do is go on to what is missions.neonheroes.com/missions. You go ahead, hop on there, farm some different tasks. For example, this one's like and repost. This one's another like and repost. A lot of like and repost. You know, a thread over here, a Nikovia code, Guardian code, etc., for different tasks that you do on there. These meows do translate onto the Neon token, which is important. And so if you're going to be entering the Neon Heroes farm, once again, there is a code. It is 0x Jesus Martinez. We will also leave the link in the description. Put it on there. It gives me meows. It gives you meows and gets you started on your journey for Neon Heroes. You should know that there are currently 8 Guardian classes. If you've ever played games like Overwatch, it is going to give you those vibes. But I will say and warn you now that it is a million times more hectic than Overwatch could ever dream of being. The movement here is beautiful. There are a few games that really get it right. Neon Heroes has managed to do it, and that is something that should be commemorated. They also have a white paper in which they've said that Neon will serve as the ecosystem token for value accrual through the distribution of marketplace fees, mint fees, and buying of the token on the open marketplaces for treasury management. Through these mechanisms, Neon is deflationary over time, where the velocity of deflation is directly correlated to the network activity, so the amount of people using it. And of course, governance token, right? We all love governance token. Just take a quick peek here at the distribution of Neon so you know it. Something else you should also know is they do have a Genesis Neon NFT collection in which you can go ahead, gain access to the Neon DAO. And I think this one has a floor price of 4 Solana, somewhere around there on Magic Eden. So do check that out as well. And that's essentially going to be this video. I hope I gave you the alpha here on upcoming gaming tokens. Let me tell you, this is not financial advice. A lot of these plays will do extremely well, and these are the ones that I'm personally most excited for. I'm happy to bring you all new things, and I'm hoping that you find value from it as well. Until the next time, stay classy, and that's all.